guys, today I'm back with another coloring book haul, and I have 4 in this haul, and 2 are trick release, and 2 are rather unique that Berta got me onto, and I like them. They're very different. So, get your drink, sit back, relax, and I'll do that to show you what I got. Okay, guys, and here we are. The first book I'm going to show you is, coloring book I'm going to show you is something that I love to color, and I don't know why. But I love teacup. Love them. I'm on the hunt for a teacup diamond painting. And it's on Mariella Rinaldi. And she was recently, not recently, she was signed by Art and Soul. And now she is at Mystical Dream Diamonds, and I'm hoping that they burned out that painting, because I had it ordered at Art and Soul, that sadly that had to be refunded, and I'm not going to get into all that. So here is what they look like. Just decent teacup, and I'll just flip through a few here. You got teacup that's, different. I love that one with the stars. And this is just bold and easy. It's not hard. It's just something to do to relax your mind. That's all it's for. Stress release. And I love this teacup book. Oh, that's pretty. I love tulip. Those are my favorite flower. I don't know if you guys know that, but it is. And sunflowers. And I love the swirl there that's in the thunder color. And there's a star. Oh, I don't like that. And they're just different. That reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. The Mad Hatter, I don't know why I did that. Oh, there are 2 stacked up. And that's Dutch and Roses. And that's all this is. Nothing but teacup. I know. Who in the right mind would want to color teacup? That'd be me. So that's that book. And this is by did it tell us it? No, this did not tell us it by. See, it's a bold and easy coloring book, and it is. That's all it's for it. Adult coloring need too, not just kids, because they're fun and stressfully. And the back shows you examples of what's in the book. Okay, cover your ears. Alright, that was loud, sorry. Then we had Dress Release, Bold and Easy Coloring Book by Coco Wild. And that's exactly what this is. Bold and easy. And there are examples. That's an images. I love this one. This one, you did into these, so of course I love it. You guys know that's my favorite princess. And the Maleficent, my favorite villain. And you always have a title page that you can color. And I always forget to do that, I'll be honest, I do. But I flip through, some of these images to show you. You thought, there's some, look like a Happy Meal without the burger or something. No, maybe that at the movie, I don't know. There's a TikTok. What about that? And there's a windmill, I think. And there's a shelf in the kitchen, I think. And I love that. Ooh, bird. Berta, I love this page. Birds on top of birds. And I'm caught in the shadows. Sorry, guys. Then you had our cute little doggy. And you had ready for summer. Little teeny, Lord have mercy, you won't see me in that. Clear the teeth right off the beach. Then you had a bottle with is that a bunny? Don't know. Let's start. What is that? I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it's a cell. You have a sewing machine and just different. There's an apron. There's a mandala type. A heart. There's a saying. It says, "Did journeys to them with small steps." I like that. That is true. That is very true. You have an African truck, and I love the solar system, so that's going to be fun. The color. You have a flower shop, and a dancer. My sister and them has an RV, so that reminds me of them. And then just little images that I thought let's see. Holiday balloon. I don't know if you guys know this, but one of my bucket list items, and it's at the top of my bucket list, is I want to take the hot air balloon ride. I didn't find anybody brave enough to go with me, but hey, I'll find somebody someday. That's a fall image with the tungsten umbrella boots and skirts. I love fall, so that's my favorite time of the year. To color, I should say. I like the color fall and Halloween images. And I like the diamond painting. But as far as my favorite time of year, heck no, too cold. And then you had the cow with the spaceship. And that's the title page. Like I said, they give you a title page to color. And that's that one. Now, color years. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Now, I'm going to show you a rather unique coloring book. And Berta got me onto these. And these are called One Color. And this is Mystery Thought. And you only use one color. And you can use any color you want to. I use black as of now. You can use any color. The thing is, what if I use turtle and it's a gorilla? That don't look funny. So, hey, this is landscape and animals. And let's see what the back looks like. It shows you examples. For instance, up here, if you see, the image on the left looks like that, but when you're down coloring it all in, it looks like that. It'll come to life. It slowly comes to life. Now, these take a very long time, not gonna lie. Very long time to do. Some not as long as others, but they take quite a while. Now, let's see if I can get through. Well, and that's what they look like right here. And it's one color, and you only color the dot and the straight lines. You do not color outside the lines or the dot, just the straight lines. I wish I could raise this up to show you. Zoom in so that you can see what I'm talking about. You got these lines in here, just like, and then you color inside the lines, not outside the lines, and you color inside the circle. And this is like the trees, maybe the trees, and that's the color that we always see. Now the dash car, I think it is. And there's a sailboat. Sometimes you can tell what the image is. Sometimes not so much. I don't really have any idea on about green earth what that is. Right there's a little doggy on a sled. And then you have some kind of scene, nature scene, landscape. And then you have, there's looks like a 70s dust type. That looks like the teeth sign, maybe. I don't know. It's a mystery, so I could be totally off the wall. I usually am, so that's a pretty road. That I can tell. And then that's a landscape. Just lighting is terrible, guys. I'm sorry about that. There's some tulip, my favorite flower. Let's see if I can take these out. Alexa, turn on all lights. Did that help? No, not so much. But let's see. And then that's that card. That's just kind of color list. It's very unique. And then here's some of the images in the back. Here. And this and that's an octopus. I don't really know. And that's some kind of cat. Not really sure what that creature is either. But that's just kind of one color. That's all you use, just one color. And if you use multiple colors, I don't know what it would turn out like. I don't know. Sort of a coloring one of hers in a rainbow pencil. That's definitely what it was. When she was color, it was all the colors of the rainbow. And it was pretty unique looking. So that's just coloring up. Hold your ears. Alright. Then we got the last one. And this is 100 dash one color coloring book. And this is divided into categories. And for instance, the third category, and I think he had like 8 or 10 images in a different kind of shading, different kinds of coloring. You got dots, you got lines, you got vertical lines, horizontal lines, you got dots, you got silhouette, and this is an example of all different kinds. This is horizontal, as you can see. And that's exactly, these are, let's see what it says. Lines and dots, animals. Okay, so when you color all those lines in, it's going to make some kind of an animal. And then you got, I started this one already. You can kind of see. And these are dots. And then those are kind of diagonal lines. So that's that section. And then you got, let's see, right here. Mosaic carpet. Okay, so these are mosaic carpet. Right here. And at the end, you just color the inside, the shape. And then they different. Mine are doing it this way. I don't know, but you just color inside the shape. So let's see if I can get to the next section. And these are, I'm reading it upside down, and I think birds and flowers. And again, different, you got shape, you got, let's see what's that. You got lines and circles here. And the lines are in all different shapes. You got vertical, horizontal, diagonal. And whenever you finish here, shut up, Alexa. This will make some kind of third or flower. And the next section is I can't read this upside down. I'm sorry, Dad. What's it say? Animal stencils. Okay. These are animal stencils. So, what y'all see? That's a turtle, and then you got a. Don't laugh at me. Is that an owl? Remember, I'm looking upside down, so don't hold that against me. You got two others, right? Okay, and then you got. Why am I trying to read it upside down? I cannot read it upside down. For one thing, I'm trying to read the wrong thing. These are mystery lines. So, although you're not going to make these out. Yep, mystery lines. Those are kind of glittering lines. Not gonna lie, they can play tricks on your eyes, that's for sure. And then you have mandalas, and again you just color inside the shape. And the next section is this is taking way longer than I anticipated. Then you have line, dots, and dots. Christmas. Okay. So these are Christmas things. Did not know Christmas is in here. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. How in the heck that makes a Christmas painting picture. I don't know that it does. I'm assuming that this would be a house that, oh, you can't see that. That looked like it's gonna be a house that, who knows? It could be a car for all I know. Okay, and then you have flower stencils. Yeah, and then you still have flower stencils. The next thing you have are right here. Dot animals. These dots will make animals. And they're just, that's gonna be a cat, a fox, a dog. One of those things is 20 years. I don't know. I'm not good. Okay. And then you have silhouettes. These I like. These I find unique. So you're going to color the whole thing. And I didn't point this out, but now I see what Berta's saying. She said it should have instructions. It does. This thumbnail shows you what it should look like. Right there. So that's cool. See how you only color inside the people and the trees? I don't like that. And then there's, no, it does, let's see, that's an umbrella with a person holding it. This is airplanes, a palm trees. This is the deep thing I'm thinking. I could do wrong. You know, this is me we're talking about. And then you have animal lines. So these are horizontal lines. Diagonal, kind of diagonal, squiggly. I just think these are cool pads. And then you have mandalas. And you just color inside the, see, inside the, oh, let's see, right here. It shows you, like up here, it shows you, see, just color inside there. Okay, and then the next thing, there's some more mandalas. There's a lot of mandalas. And the next thing is Halloween. Ooh, I love Halloween. Love Halloween. That looked like a haunted house, maybe a witch's hat. I don't know. That's the pumpkin. That I do know. That is a Dungeon Lines. Yeah. My mom did, whoever makes it talented or smart, and I have to agree with her. Now we have flower animals. Wait, what? Flower animals. Oh, I see. The animals made up of flowers. I need to look at that. See, animals made up of flowers. That's kind of cool. Ew, snake. Turn the page. Ew, that's a lizard or something. Turn the page. Oh, don't really care for that either. Let's see. Then you have mystery dots. And these are just mysteries, and they're all dots. It's nothing but dots. Nothing. And then you have art animal stencils. And these are animals. That is camel, I'm guessing. Could be a cow, but I think it's a camel. These are giraffes. If that's not a giraffe, then I don't know what anything is. And that is this is a head element. And this and that's a whale. Maybe it's a fish. I don't know. I don't know what this stuff is, so don't ask me. And then the next thing you have are, these are mystery thoughts. Same thing. And they had two of these 100 Death Does books. And I just thought the first one I saw. And then you have Christmas dollars. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. There's some. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. And then these are lines and dots. Just lines and dots. So you're not gonna know what these are. Doesn't tell you. Let's see. And then you have then you have animals at the end. Let's see. Yep, animals. I like this book. It's just so unique. So I want to thank Berta for telling me about this. And then that's the book, guys. That's everything that's included in this book. And then the back of the book just shows you the different kinds that they have. They have animals, they have lines and dots, they have mosaic, Proffitts. They had mystery dots. They had lines and dot animals. They had the stencils. And they had landscapes and silhouette. Silhouette may be my favorite. And then they had the animals that made up the flowers. And then they had thought, mystery thought. And then they had the lines. So that's all, guys. That's all in my haul. I want to talk. Oh, one thing I do want to show you is this right here is copying paper, and I stapled it on top so that it stays together. And as you can see, this is not only my test page, coloring page, but it's really thick because, as you can see, it bleeds through. And if you don't put these underneath the page that you're coloring, it will bleed through onto your next coloring page. And you don't want that. You spend all that time coloring pages and making them beautiful. You don't want them ruined by because it bleeds through. So that's just a little tip to always put your down. I do 10 to be safe. About 10 sheets underneath the page. You're coloring to prevent bleed through. You can also use cardstock. Yeah, but again, I would use maybe 2 to be safe. So that's all I had today. I hope that showed you something that you like. Give it a try. Coloring is for some people and it's not for others. And if you don't like it, that's okay. To each your own. But give it a try and let me know what you think. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. It is free. Comment. Let me know what you think. All of that helps the algorithm. It helps my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to leave you with something I always leave you with. Always love yourself, love others, allow others to love you, because they can help you through the hard times. Let someone help you. Talk to someone. Talk to a priest, a therapist, a teacher, whoever. Just as long as you're talking to someone. Because that's a sign of strength and not weakness. Charity is not weakness. It shows that you're brave and courageous to deal with your problems. And I've done it. I'm a strong believer in it. So, just be honest with yourself. You know that you need help. You know that you need a friend. And if you reach out, someone will be there. Somebody will always be there. And remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm leaving first. And on that note, I'm going to let you go. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I hope you have a great, fantastic weekend that's coming up. And I will see you in my next video and my next live. Bye, guys.